Okay, fine. So let's do Grand Central, which is a movie by Rebecca Zatowski and stars Tahar Rahim and Leah Seydoux. Tahar Rahim and Leah Seydoux were both at some point nominated for BAFTA Rising Stars. Leah Seydoux was, of course, the star of Blue is the Warmest Colour. The strange distinction of being one of the I think her and her co-star Adele Exarchopoulos were the only two actors ever to be cited in a Palme d'Or citation, along with the director, when Blue is the Warmest Colour won. So the story is, and it's very, very overripe, it's a kind of rather overstretched metaphor. It's set in the shadow of a nuclear power station. Tahar Rahim goes there to get a job. He is told that he can only work for a certain amount of time, and because of the radiation that he will receive. What happens is he starts to have an affair, a forbidden affair with Leah Seydoux's character, and he then discovers that in fact he's been overexposed to radiation. But in order to stay within the fallout zone of her, of her charms, he has to stay at the power station. And all the way through, the film sort of balances these two things about radiation sickness and love. There is a moment in it in which she demonstrates to him what radiation sickness feels like by kissing him and then saying, you feel that? Your knees go weak, your head starts to spin, you're a bit headachy. Well, that's what it feels like. The central metaphor is, I have to say, somewhat overstretched, but the central performances are very good. I mean, I think they're both very, very fine actors, and it's one of those films in which it's made. It has got a central idea. It is a film of ideas rather than anything else, but it's carried by the strength of its performances, even when, as I said, that central idea is sort of rather overstretched, rather overripe, rather over melodramatic. I mean, it nods towards westerns as well. There's a sort of mechanical bull that's in the local pub. Although, funnily enough, with this sort of strange throbbing soundtrack that it has, there are moments of it that kind of incline towards science fiction. I was thinking at times of something like Under the Skin, but an interesting film made into something better than that by very fine central performances.